If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
Yes, we're going to talk to evidence. Nobody else wants to answer. They probably don't either. This is OCALA Police Department. Hi, Gary. How are you today?
Okay.
Oh, great. I'm recording my call. I have full intent and request for Internal Affairs to look into a case that took place December 22nd, 2021.
Okay, so you want to talk to...
Internal Affairs, because nobody's contacted me back, and I've requested records and reports on this day of the event occurrence, and I haven't received them yet. And now we're almost 60 days later and with full intent to file a lawsuit against OCALA Police Department.
Okay, hold on a second. Well, I got to look that phone number up because I don't know. I don't call that number often, so hold on just a second.
I understand. Thank you. Yes.
I'm going to connect you with Sergeant Zadnik.
Okay. Thank you.
He's in Professional Standards, which is the Internal Affairs, okay?
Thank you kindly, sir.
Sergeant Frank Zadnik.
Please leave your message after the tone. You may hang up when you have finished.
Well, Sergeant Frank Zagman, my name is Kimberly, and I would request a phone call back. And therefore, again, I'm going to request you contact me back before the end of the business day today. And I am going to make sure that everybody is aware, Sergeant, that I contacted you, and I requested the records. And I request a public apology, and I request that you tell Channel 6 Investigates Brianna as to why you are having issues with transparency and not releasing the records that have been requested by myself and by Channel 6 Investigates out of Orlando. Thank you, and I appreciate an answer back immediately and today. And that's reason enough to let you know that on December 22nd, the days in Ocala West, somebody called and said that my daughter was acting out and that she needed a well-being check or something. The cops came. I didn't know the cops were coming, but I thought it was housekeeping on the other side of the door that was knocking. When I answered my room to take Gypsy out, I was met by two officers that were fucking with their body cams, and don't dare tell me that they didn't have it on. They know who I was. Why did my daughter get taken out of my room? Noting that on December 6th, Orlando Regional Medical Center had Brianna in their care, and twice I was called by adult protectives to make sure that we were going to be okay and Brianna was going to be safe if she was let out of the hospital and sent to me. My daughter was safe in my care, but she wasn't when she got put into the police officer's care, because she got put over into a fucking hospital that shot her up with another psychiatric fucking drug. And then, in order for her to get out of that hospital, after they held her over Christmas, and I was out Christmas Day handing out flyers, missing persons report, I even talked to OCALA and the Marion County Sheriff's Department. Nobody told me that they had taken my daughter and put her somewhere. The woman at the desk, the manager at the Days Inn, said my daughter went for a walk. She lied. The housekeeper told me. Is the housekeeper a liar too? The black housekeeper that scared my daughter is probably 100%, I believe, 99.9% chance that she's the one that called in, because she scared my daughter, and I've got it on video, and I'll share that again. I've shared it before, but like I said, YouTube, because the police and the state officials and the government officials don't want you all to know what's going on. Because why? 14 years old, Brianna was being sexually assaulted, obviously, when she had to have a pregnancy test and was living at Border Patrol's house because it was a frivolous act. Illegal conspired abandonment charge and faxed warrant of abandonment sent out against me to take my daughter. Repeat the history. They sent with a faxed warrant and took my grandson away from my same daughter. Why? Because they're trying to silence her like they're trying to silence me. They held my kids against me, and now they're holding her son against her. And it's time that we go to the federal court and file charges again for violation of USC 242, 1983, violation of due process, conspiracy, kidnapping, all of it. Abuse of power, retaliation, color of law, all of it. I'm going to recite those statutes to you later on. But for now, I want you all to know that Days Inn, OCALA West, I'm going to be calling Days Inn again now. Customer service, and I'm going to find out why nobody's answered to that either. It's been almost 60 days. Also going to ask about Super 8 in Westbrook. And we have proof of Days Inn in Augusta. So there's the Days Inn. They didn't have a right in OCALA West to send the cops to my room. The room wasn't in Brianna's name. They had no business. I didn't let him in my fucking room. Pretty sure Brianna didn't. So there's the Days Inn, OCALA West. Now this is all by Wyndham, okay? And then you've got Super 8 Westbrook that tells police and takes police to guest rooms. And then you get the Days Inn, again, run by Wyndham, that sex traffic, exploit, and harass. They didn't traffic me, but they exploited me, and he harassed me when he requested from me sexual favors. It's been reported to Augusta Police Department, Augusta Town Hall, and the State Department of Health and Human Services. But obviously, they got something to hide because nobody stopped them from utilizing the Days Inn to put families under payment by the state. They put families in after the report was made to the Augusta Police Department and to the town general assistance and Department of Health and Human Services. They placed families, mothers and children, paid for them to what? Be abused and sexually harassed like I was? Because I wasn't the only one to come forward. Isn't that right, Danny? And we'll be hearing from her soon. Y'all have a great day and think about what I said.